In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can take your SIM card from your iPhone 4, which has a micro SIM card, and convert it to the Nano, which is going to work on my iPhone 5, which I just received. The first step is to remove the SIM card doors on the side, which is accomplished through a small hole, which is piloted right on the side of the card. I don't know if that's going to come out, but it's a little hole. Just stick something in there, angle it out, and pull it right out gently. On both of the cards, I'm going to show you that there is a distinguishable difference. This here larger is the older, and the smaller one is 30% smaller in overall size, and it's also 15% smaller in width, so it has to be skinned out on the back side, which I'm going to show you how to do as well. Okay, so there's a couple things you're going to need to do this job. First thing is a ruler. I'm also using a knife as well as a scissor. And I'm going to be using some sandpaper. The sandpaper I'm going to be using is a very fine grit, but you can probably get away with anything up to about 120, but I wouldn't go with anything rougher than that. You might want to go with anywhere from there up to about a 500, which is what I'm using, just because I'm not in a big hurry to lose my contacts. So you're going to need that. You're also going to need to go on to a website and print a form, which is going to show you exactly how the card lays out onto a piece of paper. You lay it out, tape it down, score all your marks, and prepare to make your cuts, and then you can install it into your new phone and be done with this thing. So I'll show you where to get the paper. Actually, if you read the link in the description below the video screen, you go there, open it up, and then you just go into the area where the little picture image is, right click, hit print picture, and use that. The one you're going to want to use is this one here, because there will be a total of 3 on there. You're going to want to use the one right there in the middle, which is mini SIM to Nano. That's the one that you're going to want to do. And you could also tell, because you can see when you put your SIM card on there, it fits. So here we go. So with my template all prepared, my card already mounted up on there, and I have 2 pieces of tape, one on the tops. I just grabbed it just a little light bit on the top side there, and I'm going to cross diagonally. That's enough, because I also have to draw here, I draw a line there, and I draw a line on the top, so that way I don't want to inhibit that. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to use my pen, I'm going to use my ruler, and I'm also going to score after I'm done with my line, because I can't see that good anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and get this done, and I'm going to show you how I make my cuts. So I have my template all laid out. I'm just going to have the card laid out exactly right in the position where it shows where it should be laid out on the mini card. And I'm going to trim it down to the Nano. So I'm going to take my ruler, I'm going to carefully make my marks. If it helps you, because if you're half blind like I am, you might want to score it lightly with a sharp knife, so that way you can see it just a little bit more. It'll help me, so I'm going to do it. On the bottom, you just got to kind of glide right by the bottom of the copper, essentially just getting rid of the plastic. On the diagonal, you're going to have to take some off there. Not too much. And there we have it. There's our three lines that we got to cut on. Now we cut. Take your time. Always take your time. There we have it. A little sanding action. Should make it look nice. I'm going to sand my card with it in the tray to make it a little easier. Just to get it level. the best way to test it is to just fit it into the telephone. And if it fits like it does, as you can see, it fits. Hello. Hello, hello. How you doing? So before I put this back into the phone, I wanted to show you one mistake that I made, and hopefully I'll show you and it'll keep you from making the same one. When I made my cut using this this form, I don't know if it was me, my erroneous cut, or if it was just my my score mark, but I actually took a little bit too much on that edge right there. So if you could actually just go on the line, and you're better off just doing the rest, finishing it off by sanding it. Don't be like me, like a jerk, and cutting it and just getting crazy, because I put this into the phone and for the first couple times it didn't work. Thankfully, the third, fourth time it did work. Thank goodness. And I'll show you that. Whew, that was a little scary. So you can see. Hello. And it's good. It's letting me connect to iTunes. It wouldn't let me do that had the SIM card been, screwed up in any way. So I did avoid paying $35 and having to deal with the drama of going to import my contacts and all that stuff at the AT&T store. So that was great. I also have another video, and basically it's going to be about a little bit of a rant. It's also a little bit about a how-to of how you can get yourself your new iPhone 5 if you're looking for an iPhone 5, such as I was. When you call up AT&T, what store they're going to give you and how many dollars. All 849 plus 50 of them, totaling almost $900 to get yourself one of these phones. I'll show you how I got mine for $350. You're already seeing how I skimped and saved money on doing the transfer myself, using the existing old SIM card without purchasing a new one. So I'll show up a link for that. So please give that a look, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed the vid.